Hey everybody, it is Prince's Friend. I'm back. It's actually been a little bit. A couple of weeks ago I actually ended up running into some issues with my video editor, and it's taken me a while to get it kind of back up and running, but I did finally do that, and now I am making another video. Of course, in the meantime, you guys have seen that I've been posting some old Purple Rain news clips that I've kind of had just sitting on my hard drive, taking up a bunch of space. Since I didn't need to actually edit those a lot, I've just been uploading those so you guys can see those, and hopefully you guys have been enjoying it. And it looks like you guys have been. But today I'm actually here to talk about one specific news article that was actually sent over to me, and it's actually from the Seattle Times, and apparently Prince's tapes from the vault have been moved to California. So let me give you just a little bit more information. So it says here, two sisters and heirs of the late rock star Prince said Wednesday that they're angered that the contents of his vault, including master tapes of unreleased music, have been removed from his Paisley Park studio complex and shipped to California. And of course, this was a move that was done by Comerica Bank and Trust, who is the one who's actually running Prince's estate. There's heirs and they get money and stuff, but the estate is actually Comerica. Sharon Nelson is quoted as saying, "We want the music back in Paisley Park where it belongs." And Noreen Nelson has said, "It is extraordinary and unconscionable." And it suggests that the tapes in his vault are worth $200 million, which is crazy. So you have Noreen and you have Sharon, and they're just kind of all up in arms right now, and they're very angry. One of them said that it's like Prince passed away again, and they felt really devastated by his tapes being removed from Paisley Park and shipped to California. Comerica defended this with the following statement. In an effort to ensure the preservation of Prince's audio and visual content, Comerica selected the premier entertainment storage and archive company, Iron Mountain Entertainment Services. On 4 separate occasions, Comerica discussed this process with the heirs, and any suggestion otherwise is not accurate. So here's the interesting thing about that. They may have talked about it with the heirs, but at the same time, there's 6 heirs, but they're not really all kind of on the same page. On one side, there's Sharon, Noreen, and John R. Nelson, and on the other side, there's Tyka Nelson, Omar Baker, and Alfred Jackson. You know, Comerica could have talked to Tyka and their people, and they said, sure, go for it, and didn't even discuss it with the other side. And that's kind of the bad part about having so many heirs. I don't know how the decisions are made, but if one person has more overriding decision-making power than the others, or, you know, I don't think it's a democracy at all, otherwise nothing would get done. But it could be that Tyka Nelson just said yes, and then it just happened. Of course, this article says that Tyka Nelson and Baker did not immediately return anything for commenting on this article, so we have nothing from their side of it, so hopefully that will develop as time goes on. So here's the other thing, and I don't actually know how I feel about this. The goal here is to ship them to California to this other company, Iron Mountain, and what they're doing right now is they are digitizing them for safeguard, just in case the master tapes get destroyed or whatever. But you know what happens. We all know what happens. We live on the internet. All it takes is one person to have access to the digitized files. It almost seems like them being in a vault on just regular tape almost made them more secure from pirators and whatnot, because it just takes one. It only takes one hacker to be able to hack into Iron Mountain and say, well, I'm going to go ahead and download all of Prince's music today, and then I'm just going to disseminate it everywhere, and then everybody will have access to everything that Prince has ever recorded. And I don't know if that's a good thing. I don't know if that is necessarily what is in the best interest of Paisley Park and Prince's legacy, is for them to digitize it and make sure that they save it. Because guess what? It's been in Paisley Park for the last 40 years. And it's been pretty safe there. I mean, no one has stolen anything. I mean, there's been leaks and stuff here and there, but they've been very, very small leaks. And it's only been stuff that, hey, guess what, has been digitized. So I'm not really sure how I feel about this. I kind of feel for the sisters. If they weren't part of the decision-making process and it kind of just happened to them, then I can understand how they would be upset. I also understand that the other siblings may be wanting to play nice with the estate to maybe get them on their side so that they can make future deals on other stuff, because that actually, could be a thing. If you're just fighting the estate all the time, that actually could be detrimental to any deals that they would make going forward. But I just don't see it. It's apparently it took 4 trucks to unload everything from the vault, and then they're driving it across country, I guess, to California to be digitized. And I'm not really sure how I feel about this, but I would love to hear from you guys. What do you guys think about what's going on with this? I'm kind of at odds. I see both sides of it, but I ultimately think it's a bad idea. But let me know down in the comments and we'll continue the discussion. As always, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Patreon at patreon.com/princessfriend. May you live to see the dawn.